she is. The mural shows a ballerina in action. Could it be a Degas original? Appears to be a small note protruding from the pocket of the dressing gown. Should we take the note? Probably. Should probably save first. I want her to yell at me and throw me out. Frenchie. Can't see when Raoul's in the way. I know it's like right around there. There it is. That note doesn't belong to you. Alright. We're a stickler for not carrying things that don't belong. Unless it's a yellow frame. What's with that? Why didn't we bring anything in? Don't we have like a badge or something? Some sort of ID? A weapon? Alright, let's talk to this lady.
Bonjour. Who are you?
Raoul. Raoul Montan of the Giry. Charité.
Bonjour. I am Raoul Montan of the Charité.
I need to start introducing myself as that, even though none of that is accurate as far. Of course, I don't know what a Charité is. I might be of the Charité. Tony of the Charité.
I am Christine Florent. I'm glad you are here. Please sit down.
He was moving to sit down before she even invited him. Come on. Why are you glad I'm here?
Why are you glad I am here?
Because I believe I am in danger. I've been afraid to mention it to anyone until tonight.
What do you think you mean you're in danger?
Why do you think you're in danger?
It's somehow connected with a chandelier falling tonight.
Huh. Tell me more.
What do you mean by until tonight?
It's like, I mean, not until today. Like, do you know?
You have a kind face, monsieur.
Do you understand most of the words I'm saying, Raoul?
You.
I love our character.
Can you tell me anything about the chandelier falling?
Please. I have no leads.
Yes, I suppose I must speak up now. I've been afraid to mention anything until this happened. I believe it is all because of me that those poor people were killed.
Damn. Charité is just the name of a French police force, so that could apply to me.
Why do you think it is all because of you?
Really just, you know, don't think about it too much.
Because the opera ghost has returned to seek his revenge. But why me? I do not know.
And it doesn't sound like it's because of you.
What makes you think he's after you?
Because I received a note from him.
Oh, that's the note.
What does the note say?
That he is seeking his revenge on me for leaving him to die alone or something like that. I don't know what he means.
You don't want to get mixed up as someone this guy thinks he knows. And that, even worse, that someone who's wronged him.
Do you still have this note?
She clearly does, but...
Yes. If you want it, you can have it. It's there in my dressing gown.
I'll take a look at that note, if you don't mind.
Please do.
She just invited you.
Beware. I have returned to seek my
The
revenge
OG.
against you for leaving me to die in loneliness and solitude. Not even your lover can save you this time.
Damn. Original Ganto. Oh, Opera Ghost. Oh, OG.
The opera
He
ghost.
signed it OG.
What do you know about him?
That's handy.
Only that his name was Eric, and he was a talented composer and architect. Some say he possessed some black magic abilities, but who knows? You probably think I might be crazy, but I believe in him. He speaks to me in my dreams. Actually, it's the same dream, over and over.
He might just be like standing over you while you're sleeping, saying the same thing every night.
Tell me about your dreams.
There is a mysterious man, dressed formally, in a cape. He's standing in the shadows with a mist surrounding him. He beckons to me. He has a seductive quality that I cannot resist. I go to him, but his face is in shadow.
What else happens in the dream?
He makes love to me. At first it is passionate and pleasurable, but then I always begin to feel trapped, and I struggle to get away.
Safe word.
I reach up to move his face into the light, but he won't let me.
Safe word might not work with this guy.
What does he do then?
DOG, dream.
My attempt to see him
ghost.
angers him, and he wraps a thin rope around my
Ooh.
neck. He starts to strangle me. Just as I start to black out, I wake up. It's very frightening.
You ever see him when you're awake? I just saw him on the stage not 10 minutes ago.
Have you ever seen him when you're awake?
Never. Only in the dream. But little Julie Giry has claimed to have seen him.
Little Julie
She describes
Giry.
him just as he appears in the dream.
Have you ever heard of Christine Day?
No follow-ups on that last point.
Yes, I know the story of the Phantom. No one knows what happened to Christine Day and her lover, Raoul de Chagny. Supposedly
Another
they
Raoul.
disappeared together. I don't blame them. I have heard stories that I resemble her.
You're not related to her, are you?
Frankly, I do not know. My grandmother was orphaned, so I'm unsure of my lineage prior to her. There is only one curious clue.
What's that clue?
And what is that clue?
I went on 23andMe.
That she was born in Scandinavia,
Oh.
and that was where Christine Day was from. And to where it is speculated that she and Raoul de Chagny fled.
Plot thickens.
Adieu, Mademoiselle Florent. I must leave now.
Wait, monsieur. Do not leave me, please. I am frightened.
Well then, stick close to me. Get a hold of yourself. I don't know that she's safe here.
I must continue my investigation.
People need their soup.
I see. But promise me that you will return, all right? I feel like we have known each other before. Somewhere.
My name is Raoul, after all. I can't promise that. No, I'll come back.
I promise to return.
Merci, monsieur. I look forward to seeing you again.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Adieu. Alright, inventory's coming along. Yellow frame, small note. Maybe we could frame the note. Anything else in here? Probably just get yelled at. Mirror. Full-length mirror, permanently fixed to the wall. Till we smash it later when I'm attacking the Phantom and vice versa with this axe. Or we're gonna like walk by at some point and the axe is gonna be gone and it's gonna freak everybody out. Me, certainly. How do you know if there's no one in there if it's closed and locked? Let's try that door on the way down now. I thought we had like more options maybe, but that's just for different pages. That's nice we have a read command now. Not sure why they couldn't put it over here. I think like maybe just do like a push/pull, but I suppose there's some instances when you need to push, there's someone you need to pull. How would the game know? Let's try this door. What we got here? The light's on. Is this little Julie Giry? Looks like little Julie Giry. Let's give her a talk.
Bonjour, monsieur. Have a seat while I practice.
He kind of waited for her to invite him that time. Bonjour.
Bonjour. I am Detective Raoul Monton.
I am Julie Giry. What
Called
can
it.
I do for you?
What are your thoughts regarding the chandelier tragedy? Elation?
What are your thoughts regarding the chandelier tragedy?
Hopefully surprised and
I am glad you asked.
bummed.
It was the opera ghost. He has returned. I always knew he would.
What's her name? Christine says you know the
How do you
ghost.
know it's the ghost?
Or you've seen him and stuff?
Because I saw him.
What?
What did he look like?
He was dressed formally, but his clothes were rather old-fashioned, of the kind they wore during his day.
Late
He had
19th
on a cape
century?
and was carrying a cane. He was not wearing a mask. I only caught a glimpse of his face, for it was very dark. It looked like a skull.
No mask?
Where and when did you see him?
It was 2 nights ago. I was coming out of my dressing room and I saw him on the staircase. He turned to me, then quickly ran up the stairs. I was too frightened to follow.
Oh, why would you follow a creepy looking phantom dude?
Why do you say that you always knew he would return?
Because I have dreamt about it. I have some of the powers that my great-grandmother had, you see.
Now we're adding a powers element to it.
Your great-grandmother? Please, enlighten me.
Madame Giry worked at the opera as what today we would call an usher. She looked after the boxes. She was in charge of the Phantom's personal box.
Okay.
His personal box?
Which one would that be?
Go on,
And there's some
please.
clues.
It was box 5.
5.
He had ordered
Write
the
that
manager
down.
of the opera to never sell the box, as it was his. He would attend the opera in that box, but no one knew how he got into it. He certainly didn't go through the door.
And he definitely didn't pay.
Didn't your great-grandmother see him in the box?
Never. She never tried to see him. She was a little afraid of him despite his kindness. But my mother said that great-grandmother told her that box 5 had some kind of trick in it.
Secret passage. I'm calling it right now. To and from the catacombs.
Tell me more about Madame Giry.
Just tell me anything at all.
To put it bluntly, she was a psychic. She communicated with the Phantom without ever seeing him or speaking to him directly. She also wrote a book about him which you can find in the opera library.
Phantom of the Opera, perhaps? Is your great-grandmother Gaston Leroux? I just want to sing the Gaston song from Beauty and the Beast.
Tell me about your dream.
No one.
I see him in the haze of darkness and shadows. He emerges. He has a woman with him dressed in white, but I cannot see her face. She is wearing a mask. I think I know who she might be, though.
Is it Emmy Rossum? She's cute.
Who do you think she is?
The Phantom was in love with a singer named Christine Day. It could be her. But I have a theory that it might be Christine Florent.
That doesn't make any
There is
sense.
some kind of connection between the two. Not only do they look alike, but they are both gifted singers. Perhaps that is why the ghost has returned here and now, because of her.
Tell me about the book.
She wrote it around the turn of the century, after the Phantom's supposed death. She became something of an authority on the man. If you haven't read it, you probably should.
I'm going to read an entire book during this playthrough, but
Communicated with him?
Yes, he would leave her instructions in his box, but she almost always knew beforehand what he wanted and provided it. The ghost tipped her very
2
well.
boxes of
He was
Juji
good to
fruit.
her.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I am a dancer with the ballet corps. I am taking acting lessons and hope to become a prima donna like Christine Florent.
How long have you been associated with the opera?
My family has been with the opera all the way back to my great-grandmother. My mother was a costume seamstress.
For the
My
band.
grandmother was in the ballet like me. My great-grandmother worked for the public sector of the opera.
Do you know Christine Florent well?
She's very sweet, but she tends to keep to herself, like most prima donnas. I believe that she knows more about this chandelier incident than she lets on.
What do you think she knows?
When I mentioned that I saw the opera ghost the other day, she turned quite pale and said not to spread such rumors.
Phantom Pale?
Merci.
Yeah.
I shall
Play
speak
through when
with
we were
you
just like
later.
reading
Adieu.
for the majority. Well, not the majority.
Adieu, monsieur.
They tried to get me to read quite a bit. I think it was Alone in the Dark. It's a lot of reading in Alone in the Dark. Alright. Review. Marvel at the propensity which actors and actresses paste up newspaper reviews. You don't want to read the actual review?
Beware.
Oh, we can
I have
only
returned
read
to
stuff
seek
in our
my revenge
pants.
against you for leaving me
Oh,
to
now he
die
won't
in
shut
loneliness
up.
and solitude. Not even your
And my
lover
pants
can
just-
save you this time.
Talk the sinister, but alright, there we go. Can I have your umbrella? Looks like it might rain. Death. Waste of your valuable time and energy. Just picking up an umbrella would be a waste of energy? Are we that limited? Alright. Well, guess that's about it. One more room, but I'm guessing this one's locked as well. public sector of the opera. The opera governs large parts of France. Alright, well there was a lot of options in this lower room. The backstage area, I suppose. Okay, hit escape to... No? Really gotta watch that whole thing. Let's make it a point to save even more, because if I have to backtrack when, I don't know, the phantom pops out and stabs me before I'm ready, then I'm gonna be very disappointed having to watch myself go up and down these stairs again. Climb down circular still. I was thinking we could climb up. Oh, we can climb up. Okay, well, let's do both. Huh? The hell? Sacre bleu! Someone didn't call heads. Calling heads when you drop something is the first rule in the theater. It's like 4 on the golf course and you're about to hit somebody in the face with a golf ball. You think? Doesn't appear to be anyone up there. Was this an accident or something else? Just an ordinary theater sandbag, but the rope looks conspicuously cut. I don't think we could chalk this one up to coincidence, Raoul. This is going in my pants. You're taking a sandbag with you? This isn't a waste of your valuable energy? Picking up an umbrella for 2 seconds? Nah, but I'll happily put a 10-pound sandbag in my pants. French, I don't understand. Alright. Someone might want us dead. I don't like that. Thankfully we're not dead yet. I'm gonna do a fresh save. If someone wants us dead, then we should save extra often. Alright. Well, I'm going downstairs whether you want me to or not, Phantom. Maybe it was an accident. We can't afford to take... or a coincidence. We can't afford to take that chance. I want to take a chance. You always say that. Red frame. Red color gel in this one. We make orange between these two. Sweet. Can we combine stuff? Doesn't appear to be a thing. Vive la France. How can you just assuming? Vive France. Just kind of added in the second part itself. Oh, a bear prop. Apparently used in some opera about animals. From the faded paint, it appears as if the prop is extremely old. Sortie. Okay. Let's check this out. Another, no trust here. Got people getting crushed by chandeliers. I almost got killed by a sandbag. All the doors are locked. Let's try going up. He learned his lesson. He's looking up every time now. That's great. That's sneaky and creepy. You suddenly get a creepy feeling that someone is watching you. Very Laura Bow right here. Big prop. Well, it's not the Sphinx. Okay. Why do I feel like one of these is going to give out underneath my feet? Our birds' heads are falling off. Counterweight system. Lighting instrument. Ellipsoidal spotlights are the modern lighting standard used in theaters around the world. Another one, a blue frame this time. Our inventory is 60% frames. Well, it's about to be. Don't take the catwalk. I do want to see what it said, though. I wasn't paying attention. That fade in it, it's very King's Quest IV. Not really yours to take. You decide it's not a clue. Taking the catwalk. Yeah, let's say that's the reason we're not going to fit the catwalk in our pants. Doesn't seem to be relevant to the case. Let's continue on. What color will we find next, everybody? Large note. Some kind of a note attached to the cable. Let's give it an old look-see. Oh, is this...
My dear Raoul, it is time that we settle our differences. 100 years is a long time to hold a grudge, and the weight of it has become unbearable. Revenge is the sweetest of all music, and soon the opera house shall be ringing with it.
Huh. OG. Opera Ghost. Great. Yeah, our inventory is all notes. Hemp. Sure, there's a lot of rope in this place. It's notes and frames. Huh. Alright. Well, there's a lot going on around here. Old Dusty contain nasty things that bite. You think so? Possibly. Do you need some hemp, by the way? The grid, Raoul. The hemp? Heavy and covered in grime. Alright. I don't like that the Opera Ghost seems to have me mixed up with his old foe from 100 years in the past. That's probably not a good thing for us. Or we just served him up some, like, I don't know, some bad chowder or something. I don't know. Our day job. Your guess. This all that's back here. Is that guy still here? The, Charles guy? Stage manager? Danny? Yeah, he's still here. Anything new to say to him?
Yes, what is... Oh, it's you again.
Nope.
I think I told you everything
So
I
much
have
for
to
that.
say.
I've said literally every word that I know. Alright, did we exhaust the trapdoor area? And maybe you should check before you climb down there. Make sure the phantom hasn't moved that staircase away, because that would be a nasty fall. No, we're good. Alright. I probably should have tried this door earlier. I got a little excited when I saw the lever. Oh, okay, well, I should have known that. Unfortunately, every theater in the world has junk like this. It's such a pity. Alright. Let's go see if there's anyone in the front of the house. I kind of want some juicy fruit. I'm not gonna lie, I kept talking about it. What's at the refreshments bar? I was joking earlier, thinking it was like, you know, the 1800s, but now it's quite possible that they have some juicy fruits at the snack bar. Is it not called a snack bar when everyone, like, it's black tie required? Gorgeous, look at this. Like the work and the grand foyer was done by Garnier's friend, L'Oreal. You note that despite their immensity, the compositions possess vitality and character as well as a genuine freshness of color. Sounds like someone trying to describe art to someone just like trying to like act like they know what they're talking about. Press a lady. He's all the same, get the same, description. That's fine. Alright. The foyer, Mr. Garnier. Let me guess. They locked? Nope. How about that? Monsieur Brie. Joe Wilkinson again. I didn't really figure anything out. We probably shouldn't talk to him yet. Does this lead to whatever that right door was, or the middle door? Oh, is this the library they were referring to earlier? Paintings of a nude woman reclining on a bed. Consider that such decoration might be distracting to certain readers, I'll say. Paint me like one of your French girls. The case has been smashed open. Whatever valuable objects it must have contained are now missing. Someone obviously broke into it during the chandelier confusion. Does Joe Wilkinson know about this? Anything? I don't see. They haven't made me do too much pixel hunting just yet. Literally thousands of books. Impressive than some public libraries you've been to. Well, where was that one book on the, you scanned the shelf several minutes looking for the book that, Julie Giry said was written by her great-grandmother. Oh, we found it. Nice. Then take it. There you are. Ah, geez, you quickly thumb through Madame Giry's book about Eric, the Phantom, and find it to be an interesting story. You're struck by the final paragraph. As for Eric, the Phantom of the Opera, no one is entirely sure what happened. How he met his death is unknown. It's said that after Christine fled with Raoul, Eric died of loneliness and solitude in the depths of the catacombs. A skeleton unearthed in 1899 was believed to be his. A few artifacts were found which were thought to belong to him. These were placed in the Opera House library for safekeeping, but no one has proven that the Phantom did in fact die. Perhaps his spirit lives on, hoping that one day Christine would return to him in another form, in another time. I do not believe that the world has heard the last of Eric, the Phantom of the Opera. I mean, I don't think we need to prove that someone who lived in the 1800s died by 1993, but okay. There you go. Suspend your disbelief, everybody. This lamp is perfect for reading light. Yeah, I just read an entire book, apparently. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.